Hi, Brother Wells here. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit with this screencast on the concept of the desk check that has been introduced to you this week. Um, want to talk a little bit about what it's for and why we've asked you to do them. Basically, it's important as you write your code to be able to keep track of the logic of what's in your variables at various states of the program. It's important for troubleshooting and know whether or not you're getting everything right. And so the desk check is a device that helps you to follow the logic of a program and see what the different states of the variables or the different values of the variables are as you move through the code. And it's kind of a simple device. You basically have rows and columns, it's a table, and across the top they have the variable name. So A, B, and swap are the three variables we're going to be doing here. And down through the different rows is where you're going to save the latest value of the variable. Now in this code, you'll notice here that A and B already have values, and they must have been done in a previous portion of the code. We're only analyzing these pieces here, and so we can just assume that A and B had received their values somewhere up here. And the problem we're trying to solve here is, for whatever reason, we need to swap the values of A and B. We need A to have B and B to have A. And so this desk check is showing you the logic of how to do something like that. And so they start by declaring a temporary variable, which they're just going to call swap. And they're going to assign the value from A into that variable. So it's initialized with the value of A. So down here we now know, okay, so this line is going to put the value of A, which is 15, into the variable swap. So after this line runs, we know that A equals 15, B equals 3, and swap equals 15. So the next line of JavaScript runs, and in that one we say A is now equal to B. So now that we've saved A to the swap one, we can now overwrite A and give it the value of B. And so now our variable states are A equals 3, B equals 3, and swap equals 15. And so the last step is to take the value of B and assign it the value that is inside swap, which we know is 15. So so now the code is done running, and we can look at our little desk check here to see what the final states of the variables are. And in this case, we know that A equals 3, B equals 15, and swap still equals 15 as well. And if you look here at these four boxes here, you can see that the values of A and B have been swapped or flip-flopped, which was what we were trying to do. So I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of an introduction to what the desk check is. I'm going to do another screencast here. The next one will basically go through several examples of other types of desk checks, excuse me, it's kind of a hard word to say, but to help solidify the concept of how you can use it with various different scenarios. So hope that helps.